Oh my god, here comes the bird to open up my julmust. Mary Chrysler. Well, good evening, lotties, lasses, and lassos. Do you there, want a perfect Christmas present for your household? Buy a mango today. Down in the description. It will arrive in like March. Perfect Christmas gift for like next year. Or give it as like a gift card, like you'll get one eventually. But it's so cute. You can't not have one. Look at it. It's gonna cry if you don't get it. It's gonna be there and be like, why don't you want me, please? All right. Enough manipulation for today. Well, ladies, lads, and lasses, how are you doing today? I'm doing dandy, fine, delicious, and I hope you feel the same way. Today, we're going to look at some r/insane parents, which is always a blast. Lots of fun stories, interesting stories, horrible stories, and we can talk about it together and feel less bonkers about the world ourselves. Enjoy. And if you enjoy, remember to subscribe so you can always make your day worse with a little bit of clicky-thicky. I am an uncle, now with a young niece and nephew. I have to sit back and watch as my stepdad screams at a 4-year-old child for being childish. You were born yesterday, how dare you be childish? Rescue mango. Okay, how many plugs can I fit into one video? Let's see. Friend. What is something your parents never let you have growing up? Me. A day without tears. I don't remember how to do the voice. I'm just gonna... A day without tears. Mother. Hello. Good morning. Phone isn't working. Only text. Are you up? Well, text me when you get this, please. I sorta got my phone working. Sorta. Who is this? Your daughter? Well, who? All right. I'm sorry. You must have gotten the wrong number. I don't, but okay. I don't know, but good luck. Bye. What? You were the one who texted me. What do you mean I got the wrong... What are you talking about?
Mom has got all the kids' Christmas presents wrapped under a tree. One day I'm going to drop them off by your porch, just letting you know.
Keep them until you're both sober.
Thank you for your answer. I couldn't expect nothing less.
I can't let you into their lives until there is no alcohol. I can't risk anything else happening. They're my first priority.
Okay, I'm done. Enjoy your life, kiddo.
How dare you prioritize your kids over my raging alcoholism? Ah!
Freeze! In the name of the Wild West, you have been found guilty of looking at sinful memes.
Hello. That used to be me until I found NordVPN. NordVPN is incredibly easy to use across any device. Simply click on a connection and bahonka zonka badoo! You are in Iceland. Oh, baby. Encrypts your data, hides your IP, fast internet speeds. But now I have a special offer just for you. That's right, you sitting at home. Get 72% off the 2-year plan plus 1 month for free by going to nordvpn.com/to-click. So what are you waiting for? Get yours today. Oh my god. Unfreeze. If I had only gotten NordVPN, I wouldn't be in this mess.
That's right, should have thunk twice about that.
Thank you so much, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Are you up? Please let me know. At a gaming club, not looking at phone. Probably won't be for at least a couple more hours. Whatever, Blorp. Just worried about you. You had me scared. Sue me for caring so much. Are you working tonight? Hello? Are you working or not? I don't know why you're yelling at me. I literally told you I wasn't gonna have my phone on me. And I appreciate you checking in and being worried. I never said I was mad at you. Also, no, I'm off tonight. I'm gonna be busy. How dare you be busy? Give people space, no matter who they are. Being needy is typically never attractive, and especially not if you're a parent. You're supposed to be the example. Dear God. My father just threatened to lock me outside of the house because I wouldn't throw the dog outside in freezing weather. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and the dog is 13 years old. It has a skin disease that made her almost hairless. Of course, some of you have seen my other dog, Sugar, and think I'm BSing. This is Patch, the dog I'm talking about. Oh my god, it's so small and sad. How can you kick that out? It's such a little bean. Aww. Get a child. Verbally abuse it. Say, it's all those computers. Why is my kid not talking to me? What a mystery. A parent. Letting you be your own original self-confident person. Parents. Introducing yourself as shy to everyone they meet because you use self-confidence to lower, making them too scared to talk back to them and fear of getting yelled at. Yay! Life is good. One thing I've noticed in life, a wholesome side rant, your confidence depends so much depending on who you have around you. A small side tangent on my own life story. I was never a particularly popular kid back in school. I was way too socially awkward, insecure, I matured late, etc, etc. Then around the time I went to university, all of a sudden I was getting more confident because I was there with like-minded people, people appreciated my sense of humor and what I contributed, and all of a sudden I felt like 10 times more confident than I ever had previously in my life. Then I went to my first office job, and I felt like I was 15 again. I did not vibe with the people around me. I didn't feel like my humor or my way of being or socializing, even what I brought to the table, was really respected, and that really shot my self-confidence. Then I found YouTube, and I feel like I'm back to my good self again. Finding where you belong in life is incredibly important. You will go through chapters where you don't fit in, but it does get better. And you realizing you don't fit in where you're right now also makes you want to move in that direction. It's the first step towards making that change. So stick in there. You will find your perfect place. Yeah, I tried to deposit it to a different account, but while they process new accounts, they have to mail money as a check. That is the reason why you're trying to deposit it a separate account? What is wrong with your both accounts? What's wrong with having a personal account with my money on it? I'm not a minor, so Joint doesn't have to be my primary account. How dare you not have your money accessible to me? Why would you need to have access to your kids' money? Why is that a thing? One thing that is important to realize in life when your kids are turning into adulthood, feeling ownership over anything is a huge motivator for whatever it might be, like managing your own money, managing your own stuff that you bought for your own money. It doesn't mean that you should never support your kids, obviously, but having like a balance to making them feel supported by also realizing the value in different things is a very nice balance to have. But this is kinda weird, yo. Oh, it goes on, wait! There is nothing wrong with having a separate account with your money in it, but do you think it would have to be decent to discuss this with me? Essentially, you don't want me to see what is going on with you financially. Okay, you're on your own then! I mean, yeah, I don't want to have to explain certain charges, I feel that's fair. Like certain very good charges you would have on your... Okay, I'm moving on. Just understand that if any tax-related or any other financial snags come up, you will be responsible for it since you seem to think you are grown. Actually, I ask about certain charges because your account can be hacked. If it sees that's unusual, I will ask about it. Usually the bank will close any weird transaction and reach out to you about it if something looks very strange, so you don't have to do that for your kid. If that makes me a bad person who needs to shut off from your finances, then okay. I have come to understand that you truly hate me and would rather not be involved in your life. Because they have their own bank account. I am ready to give you your space. Abs will not be dealing with you anymore, thanks. Blocking your number now, have a great life. Because you have your bank account. What happened was about this big. Let's react about this big. I am a mature parent. When your 22-year-old posts because two people who no longer even like each other had naughties in the 90s, I gotta pay bills. Child, you live with your daddy. At your age, I was holding down 3 jobs. I've been living on my own away from my parents for 5 years and had just married my first husband. Bills. My heart bleeds for you, really.
When I was 22, I was already divorced and bankrupt, thanks to my aforementioned ex-wife. Plot twist, it gets worse. Buckle up.
Right? I mean, right? Bish, I pee when I sneeze thanks to you, you ungrateful git. Too much information. Never mind the scar on my abdomen I will never be rid of with you, my loving spawn. Enter this enchanted existence you currently have. Bills. Pshaw! My beloved spawn? Who talks like that? Her children's mental and physical health. My mom. Grades. Yes, good priorities, because it's not like one is grossly affected by the other. Mother. Please, 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 please. Please, could you implore, please clean my house for my birthday, please, 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 please. You could walk down to the house, I mean, you have done before, it's my birthday, please, 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 please. Dude, I literally got ran over by a truck. Can you give me like a week? And then OP also submitted some pictures of what it actually looks like in said household. Oh dear God, my mother's house where I lived in for years and no one helped me. Oh dear God. Oh no. Well, it's very convenient. I haven't cleaned for a year, but maybe I can wish for it for my birthday. Oh, yes. Has anyone heard Cubans are into witchcraft? Hear it tonight. What? Question mark? Cubans are controlling and tell you what you can and can't do. I'm sorry, what? Blorp has a piece of poo-poo boyfriend. Oh, I thought you were a Cuban restaurant. No, I hate Cubans. Oh, wow. She has a piece of shite BF. Does she agree? With a gay father. Oh no, gay isn't bad. She loves them and hates youth. Youth? This doesn't make sense. Ah, are you gay? No. Thank the lot. You forget to have such strong opinions about random stuff. Make sure you spell it right. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. Oh no, it keeps going. Frick gay people in the Bible is. I'm sorry, what? What does that even mean? Frick the gays. That's not gay, right? Right? Okay. The Bible also said people lived until 1,000 years old. What does that got to do with it? The Bible is fiction. Okay, I pray for you. Thank you. Wow! gave these people access to a phone and Facebook? Oh, the horror. Ew, I stepped in popo. Parents thinking you owe them anything just because they gave birth to you. I never consented into being born into this world and be on Twitter. Oh. Ear infection remedies. My girl turns 2 tomorrow and has an awful infection. You could try the hospital. For all those suggesting antibiotics or a doctor with site very aggressive. This is a crunchy mom site. What is a crunchy mom site? First, if an eardrum ruptures, that's it. There's no treatment after that, but it's highly unlikely and a permanent damage. Many children have eardrum ruptures from an infection. Sometimes that's the body's natural way to heal what's going on internally. If you put conventional medicine into a child whose body is trying to heal naturally, it's actually more harmful. My source of... Yes. It's the equivalent of a trust me bro source. Trust me, sis mom. Any conventional or Western medicine doctors are not in the business to heal. They only treat symptoms. Oh my god, this postman. In the future, make sure no sugar or grains are consumed enough to divide C, D, zinc, magnesium, and overall immunity. If you're still concerned, see a chiro neuropath, also research and study terrain theory. Yes, go to chiropractors, but don't see a doctor until it gets really bad. And Omicron, also Omicron, is a microRNA, my RNA that is associated with cancer. Another anagram of the new Omicron variant. Omicron and Omicron also that is associated with cancer. Dasting. Another anagram for... Are you just sitting and collecting anagrams for Omicron online and thinking it means all this stuff? Your next booster should be ready soon. Yes, I am so intelligent. I got vaccinated. What? What's wrong with that? That's a freaking joke. Okay. They were doing for walk-ins for 16 plus, so I just went and did it. We'll talk when you get home. Wait, what's wrong with it though? Oh, are you in for a treat? Just wait sitting with your mom for 3 hours scrolling a random ass Facebook group. Yum. Just read through BBC website. Doesn't look good. If a visit in 2 weeks is still allowed, I think everyone should do a COVID test beforehand. Need to keep Blorp and baby safe. Hope you understand. Okay, won't see you ever. How dare you put me at slight inconvenience for the life of your baby. Vaccination re-education discussion for a what? My unvaccinated infant has rotavirus and didn't die. My doctor's mind is exploding. Probably not for the reasons you think though. Their mind is probably exploding as in, why didn't you do it? More than just like, oh my god, someone survived. You know, very few things in life has 100% mortality rate. That's not really what anyone is claiming here. But you put your kid at huge risk for not getting vaccines, not to mention the potential to spread it to other people. So I'm not too invested in this specific thing here, but that's generally the case. So I don't think their mind is exploding for the reason you think it is. Don't judge me. If you know, you know. I asked my daughter what she wanted for Christmas. She said, Mommy, can Santa bring us a little brother? I told her Santa passed away from COVID. What is with these people? Oh my god, look, fellow Facebook moms. I just like slightly traumatized my child. I'm like so quirky. Oh yeah, by the way, Omicron is also a sham. Omicron equals moronic. Oh, what is with these anagrams, man? Does it prove anything? Life isn't a Skyrim dungeon minigame. Stop. I told ya, many other fake variants would be pushed on us. Stay safe and don't believe in the lies. All news is fake. Everything is fake. History is fake. Politicians, governments, Wikipedia, Hollywood actors, entertainers, and space. Fake. Everything is fake. If you hear something, it's fake. Literally everything. Today in the news, local news, cat climbed a tree. Fake! Jeff Bezos is literally Kevin Spacey, who is also a fake character. Bezos went to space. Get it? Kevin Spacey? Wait, are you telling me that Jeff Bezos is actually Kevin Spacey, and because their name contains space meant they come from space? Are you serious? Space. Spacey, space. The world government owns Amazon. It's always sus up when they paint them as people who fear is the real killer of mankind. COVID is our modern... I'm not reading the rest of this. I see this view all down there, but I'm just not gonna do it. Unassisted birth / home birth. You guys, I need some advice urgently. I had to perform home birth, but then was transferred to a hospital of blood loss. My iron levels are down to 65% and are really pushing for me to have 2 units of blood transfusion. I cry. This is my worst nightmare. They have said to me an iron infusion can take a week to work and the blood is the only way they can say my heart won't fail within the week. What would you guys do? There are not like many options here, to be honest. If you believe you'll be fine, then you'll be fine. Trust your body and intuition. Groups like this should be illegal, man. Oh my god. Y'all, I can't make this up. Listen to this testimony. Monday, I had a very hard day with Anchor. He dumped our expensive vitamin drink all over the floor, bit his sister and her finger so hard it was bleeding everywhere, clogged 2 toilets, smashed crackers in the floor, and so much more. When Monday got home, I told him how terrible Anchor was. I said it very dramatically and added unnecessary words. That night at 4 a.m., he came running downstairs, puking everywhere. Our friend's child we were just around was puking also, so I chalked it up to a virus. Then days later, all my kids got it, but we prayed healing and everyone woke up better, except Anchor. Today he's been puking everywhere all day. He won't eat, talk, or get up for days. My friend told me to repent for words of death I spoke over and pray healing again. So of course that's what I did. Why did I think of this? So, wait. Yeah, the kids are puking everywhere. He just, oh, it must be because I swore a little bit when I got angry yesterday. That's it, right? Are these like the same people who believe that water remembers your words, and if you speak good stuff, your drink will be like spiritually uplifting? You smell really nice today. Really good. Let's try the other one. You don't smell very nice today. Wow, who would have thunk it? It tastes the same. Oh no, this keeps going. I repented and prayed healing, and within minutes he was up eating, laughing, and running and playing. Our words, y'all, they may have power and affect our children mightily. This is something I won't forget. I'm grateful with this lesson, wisdom from Yahweh Proverbs. So Mother calling. Please stop. I want to sleep. I cannot afford a $400 present. That is the end of discussion. What? What are you talking about? Okay. You want to sleep, huh? Yup. You were just on the phone with me, very rude and totally disrespectful. Okay. And when I call it out, you don't like it. Please stop spam calling and texting me. I cannot afford a $400 present. I want to go to bed. I'm trying to talk with you. No, I don't want to. You aren't going to bed, so ease front act like you are. Okay, good night. And yeah, it's always about you and your needs, but when it comes to others, hey Kimmy, you shut me down, and then I spam your phone because that's the only way to react. It's always double standards with you. Mother, 59 more messages, voicemail, 2 more notifications, missed call, missed call, missed call, missed call. Oh my god, this is so incredibly... Block that person. Oh my god. The thing I've learned in life, which is partially a positive lesson, partially a horrible lesson, is that you can choose who you want to spend time with the older you get, which is kind of beautiful. You can form your circle around you and have more power who you want to spend time with. One other aspect of life is that every person in life who is toxic or weird or abusive in any way, they're family to someone, and sometimes that happens to be you. And there's nothing wrong with moving away from people that only cause you harm, but before taking drastic action, it's also, of course, important to realize what part of the relation isn't working. I've met many people who, for example, didn't get along with their parents when they lived together, but once they moved out, it was perfectly fine. And thinking about that, for example, a lot of social people I have in my life are really good friends, but maybe I wouldn't want to live with them. And that goes for a lot of people. So it's important to realize what level you want the relation to be and at what level it can work. And cutting ties completely is not always the option, but sometimes, sadly, it is necessary. Finally finding a job I actually enjoy and pays well. My parents wanted me to quit after my first day because they saw a help wanted sign for a job I don't even want. Yes, we always know what's best for you. And here we have a nice text about therapy. Yeah, just get out of therapy. Did they say you love your dad? No, they said he's a bully and a jerk. They can't say that. Why? Didn't you just go the other day? Does our insurance pay for that? I don't think it's healthy to say that as a therapist. We already know he's a bully. He does bully me. He calls me fat and tells my birthmark is ugly. She's literally just saying this person isn't treating you right. She wouldn't be much of a therapist if she just called my life perfect. I understand, but I would think she would try to make you think about another side. He is your father, and I think you know he loves you only very much. I think we already know his faults and could walk away, but I don't think you would blah 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 blah. Just because you love someone doesn't excuse your crappy behavior. He loves you doesn't help me get over the insecurities he's given me. Yeah, that's just a really bad excuse. I can treat you poorly because deep down, I actually do care. Not enough to change my behavior, but I do care, believe it or not. My mother's side of the family. My dad's saying they're bad people because they didn't let my dad get drunk at my uncle and aunt's wedding. That's a good priority. My mom. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I promise it won't happen again. Later that same evening. Oh my god, what could have happened? What a plot twist.
If my son suddenly transformed into an anime girl, you should be worried. If anime girls suddenly existed, I would be the biggest R word in the modern era. Welcome to reality, not anime.
How is this Why did you post this publicly? Why is your own child part of this analogy? And why are you claiming to be something so abhorrent in the first place? This is really bad. In what way could this be interpreted in a good way? Please think before you write. Thank you very much. Squid Game. PSA, parents of little, there is a series on Netflix called Squid Game, where they play childhood games like Red Rover and Red Light and Green Light, among others. What you may not know is that if you lose, you get brutally murdered, among other things. The language is terrible. The violence is unthinkable, and they are preying on your young child's young mind. There's almost like, there should be a rating for movies and series to determine the maturity level of it. Wow, what an elusive concept. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, that is the end of this beautiful, beautiful video. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, even though it is a bit bonkers from time to time. And I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. Mwah.